the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Yeah! And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10.
Here we go, set! 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Throw on the run is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's first and goal.
Ready to go.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Once more, it's Martinez. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal?
6.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, Washington. For Daniels, last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year. First touchdown pass of his sophomore season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Darden. Oh, no. Disastrous start. First throw of his career is intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. Hawk. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commander's first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now. Liking 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
60 Eagle, 60. Ready.
First and goal, and here's Martinez. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's caught by Martinez. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, Commanders. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Giants nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
After a long 35-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. Taken in right side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
On 2nd down, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah McFadden. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Let's go. 60 boxes.
Try and run the option left. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Go street. Cougar 19. Steady.
Once again, it's Martinez. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll get that out to Edwards. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes Tracy. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Let's go.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Giants first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll be second down.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Micah Sainristil.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Rolling to the left. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
He tried to remain a passer on the move about as long as he could. I thought for a minute there, Mike, that he was going to take off and try to pick up some yards with his legs, but instead he decides to just check down for a short pass and doesn't result in a whole lot.
19 target, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, Pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Ready? 70 Lions. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
At the 13-yard line, a gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hold it ready.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 6. Check out.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A pickup of 10. And it's going to set up 1st and goal.
Washington.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, Washington. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Dart. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter.
In punt formation.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Come on. Set. Crack up. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Got it. Ready?
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is hot. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. A gain of 48.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Daniels going to keep this himself. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
Let's go.
On first down, Daniels. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and long. And here's Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tressway to punt. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Ready.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart exiting the pocket right. They get 22 yards there. First down, Giants.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. His ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
On the jump.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. On 1st down, Dart. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Commanders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. Still on the move. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no return here. This is a touchback. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up there to OBJ. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play.
Oh, the ball's out. The Commanders come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think
And
about
remember
it.
now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A play fake, now dart. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's third down. Operating from the gun, it's dart. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Right side, pulled in by Sandman. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Daniels quick to Debo. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now a 3rd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready up.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run with Martinez. And he will score again. Damian Martinez. Touchdown Commanders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
gun. Here comes Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll run with Tracy. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Dart. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. Here's Dart. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Here we go. Shot. 60 by 6. Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go now. Liking. Ready?
They'll run. This is Martinez. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On the zone read, here's Daniels. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's 3rd and 4.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
27-yard line.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground, here's Martinez. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
Let's go.
Dart. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Dart. And it's caught. It's Robinson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Check. Hey, check that. 70.
Neighbors in motion. Tracy. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Bronco switch. Third. Set. Check up.
They'll try to run this one in. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this game.
Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80.
Start this on the ground with Martinez. He gets free. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st down, Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man downfield. That is Bryant. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. To the air again goes Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. these points may come off the board. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air once more is Dart. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Let's go now.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Cougar 19. Hey, check that.
They run once more with Edwards. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Come on. 18, 5, 79 Broncos. Ready.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. And now, more problems. After the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2nd and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Giants.
On the set.
Now Dart. That's to the right side and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Dart gonna throw it again. That's gonna be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's gonna force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Go! Steady!
Again, it's Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike.